Hey there, bar is open, so welcome to another how-to episode featuring Red Bull. Hey there, SG Alcohol Guy here, giving you tips and tricks on how to make use of Red Bull in cocktails. Now, in an earlier video talking about Long Island iced tea, I mentioned I drank that in my army days at a disco club called Zouk. But I also went to smaller pubs and clubs, and in my time was along Mohammed Sultan Road in Singapore, where there are a lot of techno places, there's a lot of top 40 places in terms of music. And I'm going to share with you two drinks that I always ordered, and I don't know why. And thinking about it, the logic was probably because we wanted to get high, but we wanted to be a little bit sober enough to ensure we could still pick up girls. So hence, coming to the first cocktail, Stout Red Bull. And I'm using a chilled glass so that I have a nice and cold drink on a warm day today. And if you notice, I'm actually using a very old can of Red Bull. Now, Red Bull is involved in sports, right? You see it in football, Formula One. I think they're in extreme sports. But well, this is an alcohol channel, so I'm using Red Bull in cocktails. Now, this one was the only one available when I was at that age drinking Stout and Red Bull. So this was the traditional Red Bull. It's so sweet, and I remember the taste now, but the smell of it is so sweet. I'm salivating. I can already feel the sugar in my gums. But just to show you what we used to do, we would pour, I think, just this much. It's no hard and fast rule. This is just something we did in clubs. The bartenders did for us. Sometimes we did it at 7-Elevens. And then we fill up the balance. With Stout. But here you have it. First cocktail, Stout Red Bull. I don't know how I enjoyed it last time, but this, but the taste is very nostalgic. Although drinking it now, it's just cough syrup. A very unpleasant bitterness that's not mixing well with the sweetness, as in most cough syrups. It tastes exactly like this. I don't know how I drank this last time. Oh dear. Moving on to the next drink. Get rid of this and prepare fresh ones. And the next drink would be, let's put this aside, using the same can of Red Bull, because this is what we used to have in the past. We also had vodka Red Bull. So just a little bit of vodka, probably a single shot. There you go. I'm not measuring it because, well, where's the fun in that? And fill it up with some Red Bull. Give it a quick stir, and there you have it. Vodka Red Bull. Cocktail number 2. This is actually quite pleasant. Obviously, the sweetness of the Red Bull covers the vodka, but it ends with a little bit of burn, so there's some vodka in it. But it's very easy to drink mixer. So if you want to stay awake while drinking a lot of vodka Red Bull is the way to go. That being said, this particular can of Red Bull, now this is a 250 ml can, of which 40 grams of it is sugar. So don't go wild. And moving along, and I'm switching out to a different Red Bull now. I'm switching out to a sugar-free Red Bull, because as everyone knows, I'm very particular into the drinks that I consume. And the drink that I'm going to serve now is something you can drink very nicely with Red Bull, Jägermeister. So the idea is to fill half a glass of Red Bull, again sugar-free, healthier option. Half a glass of Red Bull and a shot of Jägermeister. Now, of course, this is a soju glass. It's not exactly a shot glass, so I don't want to pour it to the full. And the reason why I'm always preparing serviettes today is simply because, well, bombs away. So the idea is that you let the Red Bull and Jägermeister mix after you bomb it into the Red Bull, and there you have a Jaeger bomb. Interestingly, my good Italian friend Andrea, based in Dublin, mentioned that I do happen to have this bottle of Amaro Montenegro, which is pretty much an Italian version of the Jägermeister. So with that, I am going to pour the Red Bull. I do have another can, so I'm going to top it up. Second can, just to top up the difference. I don't think I'll be sleeping tonight. And let's try the same with this Amaro Montenegro. You see, even the color looks similar to the Jägermeister. It's a little bit lighter, but it's very similarly colored. And with that, we'll have an Amaro bomb. They did look similar in the glass. You can see that the Jägermeister is a lot darker, but that's the concept of both the Jaeger bomb and my Amaro bomb, where you bomb a shot of the spirits into Red Bull. And if you're watching this video while on the plane, I would advise that you not repeat what I'm saying, because the word bomb and planes just don't go well together these days. Let's test how they taste. Now drink it carefully, otherwise the glass is going to splash all into you. So taste test for the Jaeger bomb. It's very herbal, but now it's sweet. It's a very sweet herbal drink. It's not bad actually, quite enjoyable. And let's compare it with the Amaro bomb. It's also supposed to be herbal, so it's actually not as sweet. It's actually coming out a bit grassy, but it's a lot lighter flavored. Personally, this has more flavors to it, but I prefer the second one, where it's a little bit bitter to complement with the sweetness. It's more enjoyable. And there you have it. 4 different drinks to have with Red Bull. I probably will not be finishing any of these drinks simply because I still need to sleep tonight, and this much Red Bull is going to keep me awake for a long time. But it's nice to relive the memories. It's nice to explore with Jaeger bomb and Amaro bomb. This just goes to show how versatile Red Bull can be. Yeah, thanks for watching up to this point. I just want to state that all these reviews are based on my personal taste, preferences and opinions. They're not to be used as an industry standard. I do, however, want to find out what you think about these drinks. Have you tried any other mixers or cocktails that you use Red Bull with? Drop me some comments. Let's compare some notes. If you're still here, go ahead and click on the like button, the subscribe button and the notification bell, because I'm really hyped up on Red Bull right now. Plus, if you know of anyone interested in watching such reviews, do help me share the link to the video as well. And as always, my friends, happy drinking!